in today's episode. And today, in this one, I will be showing you the Supra in the Pro Spec first time in action. Unfortunately, it won't be a reality, it won't be a real Supra, it will be the virtual one. But at least I will be able to give you my first feedback of how this car felt from the inside and how it looks a bit on the track. And as today you will have very rare opportunity for the first and hopefully not the last time to see this car in action together with S15, which will be drive by Lucas. Lucas, hello.
Hello.
Lucas will be driving the last season S15 in its last season spec. And in case of Supra spec, it has exactly the same engine as this S15. It's a bit lighter, we went a bit optimistic with the spec of this one. And apart from this, it has a very similar spec to what we expect we will have in the Supra in case of an alignment and simply balance of the car. But of course, this will be the subject which may change during the first tests and simply adjusting the car. But for now, it is very similar to what we have the first idea when we put the rims on, check the alignment, what it might be in the best case scenario. So I think without further ado, let's take the car on the start line, and from there I will explain a bit more to you how this car feels and behaves. But let me lead first, Lucas, okay?
Yes.
And yeah, let's go from there. We already made a few laps in this car with the gearing to suit the track, a bit of a handbrake, and yeah, I had to be a bit more on the outside, but it wasn't too bad. Ooh, a lot of left foot, but now it's better, yes, maybe a tiny bit. Just not to crash the wall. Oh yes, and there is a friend which will help me. Which will help me make sure that the wall is really strong and durable. Thank you for that, Lucas. So there's the first lap, first time to see Supra in action. Already has some battle scars and it's good. The grip is okay. And once I get the edge, I need to aim a bit more towards the front of the car with my rear tires, because simply I'm sitting more towards the back. So to get comfortable with where the wheels... Oh, that was deep. In case of feeling, yeah, the edges of the car simply felt a bit different to the S15. As I mentioned, we are sitting a bit more towards the back of the car, a lot closer to the rear axle, and yeah, to aim into the edge on the left side, and to aim more like I would like simply my lower part of my back would be on the line, so I need to aim with my ass to be on the line simply. And in case of a right side, it happens to be a bit closer to the edge than I thought. So once I felt that I'm okay on the edge, I need to take a step back, like aim 30 centimeters away from the edge, then it happens to be on the correct spot. But it's what it is right now. Do you have anything to add, Lucas? Because Lucas was actually responsible for developing this virtual chassis. So if you have anything to add, Lucas, please, you will be on the lead right now. I'll be following, so the mic is yours.
I would say it is, all adjustable. We can adjust everything to the real car once we have the testing done.
Exactly, that's a good point. So this is the first attempt simply to see what will be the feeling inside this chassis. But after the first test, we'll have a bit more of simply comparison, and then we can adjust the virtual car to the real one. So now let's check how it will behave.
We can make it transition faster and basically everything.
Yeah, that's the thing that I need to get used to, definitely. The feeling on the rear, but in reality it will be a lot easier because I will feel what is going on with the rear, not just assuming from the steering wheel. A bit too much to the inside. and the revenge from my side.
Not as much as mine.
Yeah,
Because I
it's
calculated the
still-
speed like way worse.
You just want to be aggressive. You just
Yes.
don't want to give up. To win this
Overtake.
one. Yeah. On the outside zone, that's not the idea. Always.
On the wall.
In case of its component, it's pretty much the copy of the S15 in the Supra chassis. So we got very similar brakes, we got the same clutch, we got the similar gearbox, the same one, differential engine with its characteristics, and the same suspension because it's still wide-spot. And the difference will be simply a steering rack, which will be now having a bit different steering ratio, which we already applied on this virtual steering wheel. And the steering rack will be in front.
Do you feel like you're more on the back of the car?
It's
Like you transition.
it doesn't feel like during the action, to be honest, that I'm more on the back of the car, but it's feelable a lot more once I'm leading and I need to aim the car, on specific places, especially when the outside zone is on the back. And definitely there will be an issue with the front clipping points because the hood is a lot longer. But again,
And
I
it's
think 10
pointy,
laps.
like F1.
Yeah. But I think like it's a matter of 10 laps and it will be all good,
Yeah.
But we will see. Fingers crossed for that. Let's go! Let's go! As the guys said.
We can go back full
Cross
up.
the finish
Yeah.
line. Full up, full send. Oh, I was a bit too much. Transition not good. That will be Asbo field situation, especially in this particular place. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's send it. Oh man, yeah. Let's go back to the forest. Back to the beginning. Oh. Yeah, and with this bombshell, let's say, well, I think it's a perfect situation to end this episode, especially my car is making really weird noises and probably wheels are not where they used to be, so...
I got sand.
Yeah! I'm still on the track, but no, I'm just... Yeah, I'm on reverse and...
You are messed up.
I'm
the
messed
Supra
up.
is messed up.
So we had the first scratches, we have the first big crash, even rollover. So I hope it will never happen in real life, but with this burnout on reverse, we'll end this episode. So thank you guys for joining. Hopefully we'll be able to show the Supra in full action in the next one, but fingers crossed for that. And hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.